What if your life was an invitation and everything wasn't just happening to you, but through you? When you start to believe in the magic of you, you become it. This is your invitation to heal and rise above into the fullest expression of you. This is the Liz Swadek Show, and your transformation starts now. Let's begin. Hi, I'm Liz Swadek, and I am a coach for women over 40 who want to heal, reinvent, and design a life of legacy, meaning, and purpose. And today I want to talk to you about a concept: becoming her. How do you become her? Not you now, but a woman that's far into your future, this woman, this legacy builder, this woman that's different from you. We're always wanting to transform and evolve and grow, but how do you become her, the woman in your vision, the woman who lives in legacy, purpose, and meaning? Well, I want to tell you today the 5 biggest things that hold you back from becoming her, from evolving, from transforming. And they're things that might surprise you. So here we go. Number 1, the number one thing that you're doing that's holding you back from becoming her, the woman you want to be, is complaining. I know, we don't like it when our kids complain. In fact, we hate it. But did you know that complaining is literal poison? It feels like sometimes venting helps, but in reality, here's the truth. Complaining keeps you entangled with this energy, the energy of the problem, and it keeps you attached to it. It's like setting your GPS to the thing I hate and keeping it there, and then wondering, how did I end up here? Every time you retell a story and you vent about what's not working, what hurt you, or what you're annoyed about, you reinforce it in your nervous system and manifest even more of it, because what you focus on expands. Your words create your world. You want to become her? Catch yourself when you're looping in these negative thoughts and complaining, and shift yourself. Start speaking about what you do want, which leads me to number 2. The second biggest thing holding you back from becoming the woman you want to be, from becoming her: lack of boundaries. Lack of boundaries is not kindness. It's self-abandonment. Let's just call it what it is. Being nice without truth, that's manipulation. Oof, I know, but hear me out. When you say yes, when you mean no, when you dance around what's true and you don't ask and tell directly, you're abandoning yourself. When you allow access to yourself, but you feel resentment, when you sugarcoat instead of speaking your truth with love, that is not kindness. Kindness is clarity. Kindness is boundaries. Kindness is loving yourself. It's saying, I love myself so much that I'm not going to join you tonight. Kindness is saying, I love you and I choose me. Now let's talk about the third biggest thing that's holding you back from becoming her: waiting to feel ready. Waiting to feel ready is the fastest way to stay stuck. Because guess what? Ready is not a feeling. You will never feel ready. Let me say it louder for the back row. Ready is not a feeling. Ready is a decision. If you're waiting to feel totally confident, totally certain, or healed enough before you start writing, launching, sharing, speaking, and becoming, you'll be waiting forever. The truth is, her, this woman in your vision, the woman you want to become, this future version of you, she's already within you. And messy action is how you get there. That builds the confidence. So you're not going to feel ready. You're going to take the action anyway. The future you, that her, she gets activated when you decide, not when you feel ready. And guess what? Confidence doesn't come first. It comes from the doing. So take that messy action. Let's talk about the 4th way that you're holding yourself back from becoming her, the woman in your vision, the woman you want to be: isolating yourself. You don't rise in isolation. You don't learn and grow and heal in isolation. You rise in sisterhood. Too many of us work alone. And when things are really not going well for us, what do? We isolate ourselves. But healing in a group is not just powerful, it's accelerated. Why? Because we're mirrors for each other. We hear our own wisdom reflected back. We have another woman hold space for us, and we learn and grow and heal. We borrow courage when ours is low. Every woman carries a piece of the puzzle for you. I always say every woman has a story. You just need to ask her. And sometimes that story is the one you need to hear. The next level of your life is going to be built in community and connection. And the fifth and final way you're holding yourself back from becoming the woman you want to be, from becoming her, is living in reaction. When we're living in reaction instead of intention, we are living in response mode, reacting to stress, reacting to expectations, reacting to fear. We're living on autopilot. When you're reacting to something, you're reacting. You're acting from an old pattern, an old belief. You're trying to escape something instead of moving forward. But her, the future you, the woman in your vision, she is intentional. She wakes up with a vision. She acts with alignment. She isn't tossed around by chaos because she's anchored in clarity. If you want to change your life, start with one question. What am I moving towards? Beautiful ladies, nothing changes until you change. And I want to give you a little secret. Today, this is your moment. Not someday, not when you feel ready, but when you decide. And I think that is right now. So tell me, what are you deciding today?